Hello everyone, and today we are going to take a look at the second set of games in the Pikmin 2 eReader card games. This one is called Tekuteku Pikmin, and the yellow Pikmin card is what opens up the first set of levels. And according to a couple Japanese dictionaries that I look at online, Tekuteku means like walking a long distance at a steady pace trudgingly. So in this one, basically, you need to make the Pikmin follow a path to get to the treasure. And when you push like to the right, both Pikmin move to the right. If you push to the left, both Pikmin move to the left. So the key to the game is finding ways where you can block one Pikmin while the other one safely goes through the hazards that they can go through. So in this case, you can see we got the blue one separated from the red one, and they can work their way through the path without dying from the hazards. So that was the very first, that was like the tutorial level. We got the rubber ducky. And so we will go into level number 2. And this one has electric hazards, water hazards, fire hazards, and also going after the rubber ducky. And the key to this level is using that rock there in the middle. And basically gotta get them lined up. So there we can walk the yellow one through safely, because he can deal with the electric. There, we blocked the red one, so we can push the blue one through. And then finally, the last one's the easiest one, because you can just walk him. And now we'll check out level 3. And in this one, we're going for a diamond gem. I'm not sure exactly what treasure that one is. Most of them are based off of something in Pikmin 2. So the design of this level is you have the red Pikmin on top, the yellow Pikmin's on the bottom, and you need to get them swapped. But because they can't walk through each other, you have to kind of get them trapped in a spot. So we'll get the red one trapped there so that we can move the yellow one to the top. Well, actually we won't move them quite all the way to the top. We'll get the red one over to the diamond, because the yellow one is stuck over on the left-hand side. And then we'll get the yellow one to walk around, being careful not to touch the fire hazard. And there we got the diamond. And so the second card in this series is the Hairy Bulborb. And that unlocks levels 4, 5, and 6. So each card unlocks 3 of the levels. This one took a little while for me to figure out. So you have 6 yellow Pikmin and a bunch of fire hazards. And the trick is you need to get them lined up in like a column of 2, but spaced far enough apart that they can walk through the fire hazards, so you can get one set through without the other ones getting stuck. And so I always tried a couple of different things. Does that, space them out a little more? And then when you move up, it's like, okay, there we got them lined up. No, we do not. Now they're spaced apart correctly, which means we can get that first set in. And then these follow the nice simple pattern. This looks a lot easier than what it is when you're actually playing the game. Like, sometimes you really gotta scratch your head on some of these puzzles. And we got like the heart bracelet or ring for that one. And for level number 5, you also go for the same treasure. And in this one, you really have to think hard about how to block those yellows from like going into the water, you know, or those blues that were starting by the fire. So in this case, I used that blue Pikmin so the yellow didn't fall in the water, and that allowed me to get that first set of blues that were in the fire hazard area. And then finally, when you have the last set of blues, it's easy to just walk them in. That one was a little bit tricky too to get through. So like, I've played these before, and I'm pretty much just showing when I actually solve the puzzle. Otherwise, you'd be watching like a very long video. That would be very boring, unless you like watching people fail. So this one was a very cool design because that is a blue candy pop bud. It looks purple, but it's not. And so the red Pikmin starts in the back, but you need to work him to the front so that he turns into a blue Pikmin and can get past the water hazards. So I just do a bunch of different cycling of the blue Pikmin around those rocks. The black is actually a pit. So if the Pikmin step on the black, they will fall into the pit. Which is, I guess, a new hazard that was introduced in this particular level. And so there we get the blue Pikmin one at a time, being careful that we don't throw any into the abyss. And once again, I would say, I really wish Nintendo would have released this in some other form. It'd be easier for people to play, because these are a lot of fun. You know, they're relatively simple games, but they have a lot of levels made, and they're a lot of fun. And I like playing any kind of Pikmin game. I like the 8-bit pixel art, and that is it for showing off this game. So thank you for watching.